bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Ready.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, no! They get him yet again! And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this.
A nightmare.
4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball. Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. Near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw.
To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Throwing from the gun here. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Sticking to the air here. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Saints first down.
From the red zone on first. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He's going to throw it again. And they pick him off again! And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points.
Inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
The receiver this skill, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Carlson now to add one more. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Hall. Get some space around midfield. There he goes again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Has some room to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. This one is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Horn has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for the Saints.
Working now from the gun. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Set.
On the counter, Hall. A lot of space ahead. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bang! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for the big run.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Quick to the left, it's gone. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hut. Set.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15.
Drill green. Set.
Throwing from the gun. Throw left side to Watson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's ready.
Coming right is Hall. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Set. Ready. Red 38. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Steel. Black. Black. 95. Ready. Go.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge, entering the 4th.
Okay, Frank.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the up end. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This is caught downfield by Horn. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs from the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they pick him off again! That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Yellow, line, set, ready.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hall gets it again on second down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's acting up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed like you can't.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing their 6th win this season.
In a world with no love, what's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
Irving on the inside give. Drops that first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Red, 38, ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Come on, set. 10 black.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. Set, huh?
Quick throw finds about right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready. Blue, 30.
Hall running between the tackles. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 23.
Here's Hall once more. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.